All right, welcome back to another episode of what usually is the USS Akatsuki. If you guys remember from last 2 weeks ago, the captain made the call to the USS Lancer and asked them to intercept the Breen ships while the Akatsuki is dealing with the emergency situation at the Gemulon 5 colony, which included severe damage, structural fires, the loss of power, loss of communications. So that work, I am going to be ruling is going to be more extensive, and it's going to keep the Akatsuki at the Gemulon Colony during this episode. So we will go ahead and jump straight into the action here. We're going to head to the Bridge of the Lancer. There's the Bridge of the Lancer with all of its fabulous crew. And then the doctor character could either be up here or on sickbay, whichever you'd like. And the prompt I'm going to start you guys with, I'm going to let you do a little in-character role play here. This is before the call received from the Akatsuki, so you guys are probably finishing up one of your final patrols in your sector. And it's probably maybe nearing the end of Alpha Shift. So I will go ahead and give you guys the floor.
Comms, any updates in regards to our patrol area?
I have none, Captain. Currently, sensors are reporting all clear.
Well, I guess we can't complain about a quiet patrol.
We could complain if it was too boring.
I've come to learn that boredom is a luxury. If you'd like, though, I can increase the training tempo, Lieutenant.
Well, no, it's not necessary. I just got finished dealing with Ensign Moreau's bout of the flu. Managed to get it in check before it spread to the rest of the crew. You're welcome. Humans are fun to work on, but human males get just way too whiny when they're sick. I need a break, so I thought I'd come up and see how everyone's doing.
Well, Doctor, my scheduled holodeck time is tomorrow morning. I'm assuming my scheduled 6:40 appointment in the med bay is still available, yes?
Of course. Try not to break anything too complicated.
Ha!
Or if you do, make it interesting.
I will endeavor to present you a challenge, Doctor.
Excellent. I will get out my old-fashioned Klingon medical instruments just so it's more authentic for you. I love Klingon patients. They never whine.
Your bedside manner is legendary, Doctor. I'm glad to see you've all stayed lively on this long patrol.
I am still surprised you have a Federation doctor so proficient in Klingon anatomy. Most warriors just choose to heat up their Daktag and cauterize the wound there.
Makes warriors less efficient when they go back into battle. How can they gain more glory if they're missing an arm or a leg?
Unfortunately, it simply makes it easier for them to die in battle.
As I understand Klingons, that reduces their glory, does it not?
Not all are wise enough to understand that. They feel that using their every last ounce of strength to combat their enemy will earn them greater glory and guarantee entry to Stova Core. It is still a foolish sentiment, in my opinion. But
Your perspective makes sense to me. Just remember, the next time I have to set your clavicle, that I like targ steaks rare.
I will remember, Doctor. Minor fluctuation in the starboard power grid. Captain, if I may be excused to see to this.
Yes, go right ahead.
And Lukoff will head for engineering.
I don't know who you want to put in charge of comms.
Probably ops security. I think it's probably ops job.
It's ops or security, depending on
Yeah,
what your
show.
configuration of ship is.
Guess that's up to you guys. Your tactical officer has linguistics.
Sure, we'll go with security then.
Captain, I'm receiving a hail from the Akatsuki.
I put it on screen, Lieutenant.
Yes, Captain.
Oh, I gotta find where the token is now.
Anyone remember how the conversation went down?
Looks like
Absolutely
I gotta
not.
redo it.
Yeah, this will be a remaster. It's like a George Lucas remastered version.
You mean it's going to be worse?
Yeah. Bradley will stand up from his chair. Captain Kierer, what do I owe the pleasure?
Captain Bradley, I wish this wasn't a mere social call. Currently, the Gemulon Colony has fallen under attack by Breen, we believe to be Breen mercenaries. Currently, we have estimates they currently have a multitude of hostages. The number is still unknown at this time. We've currently are tracking their position and they're headed near your location. We'll send the appropriate data if you're able to assist in this matter. Currently, Akatsuki is not able to go after them due to the current crisis on the surface of the Gemulon Colony. I'm hoping you can assist us with this, Captain Bradley.
Of course, we're just nearing the end of our patrol sector now. Do you know the estimated strength and disposition of the Breen vessels?
We believe there's at least two. according to our sensors. We'll send all pertinent data to you right away.
Understood. We will move to intercept and update Starfleet Command with our status. We'll keep you informed of all updates in regard to this.
Appreciate it, Captain Bradley. As soon as we're done here, we'll attempt to join you.
Roger that, Captain Kier. Best of luck with your relief efforts.
Good hunting, Captain. Akatsuki out.
The
All
Captain
right.
Bradley will sit back in his chair and he'll point at the con officer. Commander Thavarin, plotting a course based on the Akatsuki's data for interception. Lieutenant Choi, bring the ship to yellow alert.
Yes, Captain.
Yes, Captain.
All right.
Lakoff
we
will kind
leave
of
this-
backstep back onto the bridge slightly, having not made it to the turbo lift before the message came in. Are we expecting battle, Captain?
In this case, I believe we are.
I shall prepare accordingly.
All right. If you guys remember from a couple weeks ago when the captain made this call, Captain Kier created an advantage with a magnitude of 4. So I'm going to let you guys take this opportunity for planning and for advantage creation. And essentially, I'm going to give you 4 advantages for free from the effect of the captain's ask of you. And then if there's any other traits you guys wish to make. So those could be 4 individual advantages. It could be 1 advantage magnitude 4. It could be 2 magnitude 2. Whatever you guys wanted to do. This would be your opportunity to make any of those. And in character, the better.
Con, what's our approximate time to intercept?
1 moment, sir. GM?
All right, so the expected course. Actually, I think I could just let me double check Star Map because I might just be able to bring you there. That's interesting. For some reason, your token has been replaced by a random person, but it's fine. Okay, so your patrol. Are you guys on this page?
Yeah.
All right, your patrol is like,
Yep.
Yeah, your patrol is near here. You're probably just finishing up your search around the Veil here. The course that was the trajectory of the warp trails kind of put their location here. So, for like an intercept. So they're probably currently traveling along the line here. Kind of like that.
So we're expecting a pretty short interception.
You're about 2 light years, so probably a few hours.
Okay. Thavarin will just pipe up. Approximately 2 hours, Captain. Should be able to head him off at the pass.
Understood.
Oh, I do have information. One second. Let me send some info to somebody. pertinent information.
Hopefully my copy of the technical manual will show up Monday.
Yay.
Oh, is the hard copy shipped out? Oh, wait, that's already. It's the exploration guide is still.
I was going to say the exploration
Understood.
guide is still waiting. The technical manual or the technical guide is already dropped.
Right, I did send it to the ops position.
Captain, I am reading an ion storm on that trajectory.
Can you estimate the severity of the storm?
I'll give you a quick difficulty 1 roll. Reason, Insight, Science. This is by Ship Sensor Science. Try to give you guys a bit of momentum here.
I will give you a threat.
Do
Research for
enjoy threat.
focus.
Hmm, sure.
Or rapid analysis.
I mean, sensors, ops, rapid analysis, it probably all fits.
Out of curiosity, what is the show-off talent?
Hmm.
Neat.
Right, I saw dice roll, but I don't see dice roll.
There was 4. Oh, that's because I'm on self-roll. Duh. I'll re-roll. Hey, that was a good roll.
I mean, or just screenshot it, and I'll believe you.
But you can right click on the card, and there should be an
It's
option
the
to
same
make it public.
successes.
Right, and if someone wants to grab
Yeah.
the ships,
Yeah. It's the same.
I can do that. What am I rolling?
Sensor Science.
Sensor science. And we have advanced sensors.
On this thing?
That's what it says. Advanced sensor suite. First talent.
Oh, I'll believe it. I'll believe it. It'll teach me how to look at the ship sheet. Steam runner separation, eh?
Yes, the ship has no shit button.
I guess you gave him 5 momentum. Because you're getting ridiculous amount of successes again. All right. I guess I could send this to you. Info sent.
Trying to judge them on that they list ion storms as categories like hurricanes.
Oh, that I
Captain,
couldn't
the
tell
ion
you.
storm is rather large, covering several light years. Estimated to be around a Category 2 ion storm, so expect reduced sensor capability and navigational difficulties. It's gonna get a little rough, sir.
Captain, I can try to take us around it, but we're going to lose a lot of valuable time.
Category 2 shouldn't pose a threat to the ship's security, but it will complicate our mission. Let's press ahead through the storm, and everyone keep a sharp eye out. If the ion storm intensifies or there is any change to its status, I want to be informed immediately.
Understood. I'll make some modifications to the sensors to help in navigation.
Understood, Captain. Course laid in.
Yes, please make any modifications necessary. And I'll call this an impromptu senior staff meeting on the situation if anyone has any thoughts on the information provided by the Akatsuki or the situation in general. Please bring it up so that I can plan this rather unexpected expedition.
Captain, did I hear the Akatsuki actual that there is hostages on board one of those vessels? Or at least both of them?
It is suspected but not confirmed as we haven't been aboard yet. As far as we're concerned, we will operate under the assumption that the missing colonists are aboard the Breen vessel.
Right. So, like I said, you guys get to basically create 4 advantages for free from the Akatsuki game. So, if there's anything that you guys can think of that you want to try to create advantages for, let me
So
know.
the sensors, as Ops pointed out there,
This character's name is
risky.
Rescue.
Yeah. I
Rescue.
couldn't forgot what it was there for a second. And since we have the time, I'd like to assign engineering to do a very detailed study, basically a study of any information we have on the Breen ships. I imagine it's limited, but if they have any weak spots, weak points, or
That might be better assigned to tactical than to engineering.
I agree.
I guess it depends on. Well, we're just making advantage, right? So I guess it depends if it's a roll. Yeah, I'll assign them together.
Que por las dos? All right. Dang it! I had this idea yesterday. What was it?
Did you write it down?
No, unfortunately, I was in the bathtub when I thought of it.
Medical should probably prepare to receive injuries.
Did the Akatsuki captain say approximately how many hostages?
38, I think, was the number.
It's 36 or 38.
You guys wouldn't know that yet, but yeah, it's around that. But they
I
don't
assume
have
we got a rough estimate.
at this point in time. They just know of the abductions. They don't know of the number. But later you'd get it.
The captain will turn to the doctor and say, "Doctor, please prepare the casualty and medical staff for potential mass casualties."
Very well, Captain. With your permission, there's a like take one of the nearby conference rooms close to sick bay and convert it for as a flow over area. Bring on extra medical staff. I can review the crew roster and see who excelled in Starfleet Basic Medical.
Of course, take whatever you need. We need to be prepared to treat these colonists for a variety of injuries.
Very good, Captain. Well, while you sharpen our claws, then I'll get ready to receive. I'll get the ship ready to receive casualties.
Thank you,
I do
Doctor.
have a trait I'd like to create. Primed secondary generators, reducing the difficulty of regenerating shields or regaining power by 1.
Yep, that sounds like a good idea.
So you said particularly secondary power. I'll let it be more focused on the power aspect of it. And then you could either roll to try to create that creation or use one of the free ones.
Captain, what do you think? Roll to create it?
So homing torpedoes just gives you, is that another, like one of the book advantages? I'm just writing out the
That was a trait
ideas we
idea.
had right now. Right.
That was a trait idea I had.
I like that idea.
So you got for prepared medical staff, adjusted sensors, marine ship research. Yeah, we'll go offensive then. Maybe we'll do the homing torpedoes.
All right, I think all of these would be fine. I guess the question is, are you using the freeze or do you want to roll for any of these?
So you're giving us 4 traits for free, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I could roll still for the prime secondary generators?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. The 4 were from Captain Keir, and I've because the captain made their advantage a magnitude 4. I figured I would let you guys figure out how you wanted to use that Akatsuki created trait with a magnitude of 4. So like you could even make adjusted sensors magnitude 2, for example.
Well, I'll let engineering roll for the primed secondary generators then.
Okay. All right, I have something for that. All right, and then if there's any of these that you guys wanted to role play out, feel free, and I could send you guys there.
I'll be happy to roleplay the primed secondary generators. Is there an engineering for this ship?
Oh, unfortunately, no. We have briefing room, ready room, sick bay.
It's probably pretty similar to an Intrepid
Yeah,
engineering, I imagine.
Actually, it's probably closer to a Defiant class engineering room.
Probably. You know what? Budget constraints. Sorry, Kane. We're gonna repurpose your engineer.
Go for it.
All right. None of these people. Now I have to find.
It's so lonely in my engine room.
Yeah, I can never find quickly where we keep the generic Starfleet tokens, so it always takes me a minute to find. There's a lot of just GM stuff in this. There's generic Starfleet.
No, that's the one supporting character I made this morning for engineering.
All right, there you go.
Ooh, is there a named support somewhere? Ah, what's this one's name? It doesn't pop up.
Ryan? Lieutenant Ryan?
All right. Kath will stride through the door, walking with purpose, making his way towards the warp core. Cartano! Ryan. Morsh. Smith, get over here. We prepare for battle. Breen ships have attacked a colony and taken hostages. We are en route to intercept them and take them back. We have prepared for this. You all know what to do. Ryan, you will assist me. We will begin priming the secondary generators so that whenever they need more power, we will have it. Cortano, run a double check on all secondary systems. I do not want this ship exploding at the first power surge we receive. The rest of you, you know what to do. Places, people! Move! All right, and what would you like me to roll?
All right. So this is probably going to be a control engineering. difficulty of 2.
Okay. All right. I have electroplasma power systems as a focus.
I'll take it.
Okay. And I have procedural compliance. When I attempt an engineering task, remove 1d20 from my dice pool before rolling. If I do so, I automatically gain 1 success.
Works for me.
Okay.
Are you
And
giving me anything?
Yes, I would like to buy a die-off threat. Okay. So I'm assuming that procedural compliance will work like determination on the dice roller, correct?
Not quite. Because the determination gives you an automatic crit. This is just
Okay.
1 success. So we'll just add 1 success after. Roll 2 dice, we'll add 1 success to it.
Got it.
And then we add the 1
And
success, so that's 2.
I would like to re-roll that 16.
Come on, complication.
You fucker.
I do enjoy complications, you see.
I blame you for this.
To be fair, I do this every time there's a reroll.
I know, and I still blame you.
Okay, so this is going with the power systems.
Yes. I assume this is a result of that power fluctuation on the starboard side that I mentioned earlier.
Oh, it certainly is. The question is I have to announce the complication, right? Or can I keep it secret?
You can always bank it as threat.
Yeah, but that's no fun.
You do have to
You know what?
announce it.
I will bank it as threat, and then I can use the threat to make the thing I have planned happen later. That's how we can get around it. Go rules. So the power fluctuations in your starboard nacelle is still giving you difficulties, but you do think that you are able to streamline the power, the
Making
secondary
sure
power systems to move power to the systems you need it in a hurry. So it'll reduce the difficulty of the regain power task.
Okay, so just regain power then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I think that's huge because it increases difficulty every time you do it. So I think that's good enough. Powerful enough, I should say.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. The ship technically has like peak performance. We need to pick a system in which the ship gets a bonus momentum.
That's pretty good.
I say the weapons systems. If we're going to be doing a lot of shooting, it'll be a good way to generate more.
So we got one vote for weapons.
I'd support that vote for weapons.
Second. Same.
Yeah, if we're going
Yep.
to
Same.
sounds good to me.
Weapons it is. More power to the weapons. Which will make the Klingon engineer happy.
Eh.
All right, so we got the engineering one done. There any others or any role play we want with the rest? Right, and then I guess my question is the 4 that you wrote, Duncan, are those you're wanting to use with your freeze?
Yep, those were the freebies that we had
Okay.
discussed.
As a
Right.
request, can we replace the adjusted sensors freebie with the drilled damage control team freebie? And then roll the adjusted sensors?
Yeah, I suppose so. What would be the role for adjusted sensors? My logic with sensors is we're going to need to get in there, have our information, hit them hard. If we're getting into damage control, our ship's probably already cooked. But yeah, that was my logic with that.
And I mean, that's fine.
How about this? We switch out homing torpedoes for the damage control teams, and I'll roll for the homing torpedoes because of my character superpower. So, her roll ability.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Okay, so I think the prepared medical staff is pretty self-explanatory. That one's fine. I figure that'll give the doctor a advantage, however they see fit that it needs to be used. All right, so for the adjusted sensors, what are you trying to achieve with that?
Mechanically, reduce the difficulty, or at least boost our sensor range, so we can see better in the ion storm.
Okay, I'll allow that to be used situationally. So, however you need it, either to reduce the difficulty or increase sensor range. Again, situationally. So the Breen ship research, what are you hoping it does there?
I was expecting looking for weak points, potential landing points, especially like interior layout and information, if we have any, just in case we need to send over borders on account of them being hostage. Actually, I don't know if we should prepare boarding teams. That could be a trait as well.
All right, luckily for you, you do have some research about Breen ships, probably from the Akatsuki during their last engagement, because they were able to disable one and board it. So it's just mechanically, what do you want it to do?
Maybe reduce the difficulty on targeted attacks, like to target a system.
I will allow that. That sounds good to me. Control damage control teams. You already wrote what it does. I'm okay with that. Now we just need to roll for homing torpedoes. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. This is probably going to be a security roll, so it's probably going to be like a control security.
Okay. I'm gonna spend a momentum for did the reading, and use science instead. And gain a appropriate focus for the roll.
Jeez, that's good. Yeah.
And I'll give you saying it's difficulty 2?
Yeah.
I am going to also use show off. I'm gonna bump it up to difficulty 3. Try and gain a bonus
Okay.
momentum. Like I said, I give you 1 threat and I'll spend 2 momentum.
So much threat.
It's glorious, right? More than enough to kill us.
We're talking board cube levels here. Geez. All right. You get 2 of the momentums back.
T-Virus, I want up the potency to 2 on lows.
Okay.
And whenever we fire torpedoes, I think the trait effect would be reduce difficulty when we shoot, but they also get the effect of there's a reroll since I'm modifying existing equipment. So anyone else who use it when they do the roll, they'll get a free reroll as well.
All right. All right. So the reroll is from
My roll position. Difficulty reduces due to the trait.
Okay, got it.
Hi, it's at a potency of 2 because I used the 2
Okay,
bonus.
so all right, so you wanted to decrease the difficulty of firing torpedoes at a potency of 2, so that in theory would make your firing torpedoes a diff 1.
In theory, not up a show off. What
Yeah. So in theory, your torpedoes now have a homing thing to whatever they are targeted against, so long as they remain in sensor range, of course. And barring any other environmental factors that may come into play. So yeah, so that is set up. Anything else? Or any other role play?
What is the state of the art trait for the Lancer?
It's a very pretty looking ship. I don't know.
Okay.
Where's that at?
Under traits on the ship page. It's Federation Starship, state of the art, and Steam Runner class.
To me, that would probably mean it has like the most up-to-date technology.
Okay.
What's it? The bio circuitry or
Bioneural gel
whatever?
packs.
Yeah, that stuff.
Works for me.
So like I wouldn't be able to get away with some of the stuff I was doing on the Artemis. Because that was an old ship. This is new. Still has that new ship smell. All right. Anything else?
I think
Before we
we're pretty squared
probably.
away.
All right. All right. We could probably speed up plot here and bring you guys to the edge of the ion storm. So we'll go ahead and enter new scene before I forget that that's a thing. You probably take the few hours it takes you at your maximum warp to reach the edge of the ion storm. And then Taverin, you can announce your arrival.
So we just got to the ion storm, you said?
Yeah. Figure that'd be a good place to bring you to.
Sounds good. He'll lean forward, peer at the storm. Captain? Storm dead ahead. We're here.
Very good. Has there been any change to the intensity of the storm?
GM?
I will say, spend some threat and say yes. It has increased in magnitude over the 2 hours. Aided
Yes, sir,
by
the storm has
particle
increased.
radiation.
Yes, sir, the storm has increased in magnitude.
He'll tap the console at his chair. Bridge to engineering. This is the captain.
Go ahead, Captain.
Lieutenant, we've approached the edge of the ion storm and unfortunately has increased in intensity. I still intend to pursue the Breen through the ion storm as far as possible. Please make whatever arrangements that you can to shore up our structural integrity.
As you command.
Sensors, do we have any warp trails or other trace of the Breen vessels?
It'll be difficult, sir, but I will attempt to look for them.
Right. This is going to be with the magnitude 3 storm. This is going to bring the base difficulty up to a difficulty 4. But do keep in mind you do have advantages here.
Okay. What am I looking at rolling here?
Geez. Control, reason, insight, science, or con, whichever.
Difficulty?
I'm sorry, what's that? Okay.
Base difficulty will be 4 between the difficulty to locate and the ion store.
Could I assist with con?
Yes.
The sensor operation is for a focus.
Yep.
Take a threat. I guess I'll spend the 2 momentum.
And then do keep in mind you do have adjusted sensors, so you can use that probably to reduce. So I guess it'll be diff 3.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm going to reroll the 18.
And we need the con roll and then the ship roll. Sensor science. You were worried.
I'm not. I'm going to try to get momentum. Yeah, ship rolls 2 dice. Reroll the 17. Technical expertise.
All right.
Techno expertise is very good. Damn, target 14 and it just missed. 4, 5, 6, 8 successes. I guess that would put you at max momentum.
Should I used to.
Do we have any floating?
No.
Okay.
Captain, the storm interference is causing some havoc on the sensors, but likely some of the preparations we made earlier has definitely helped. There, if you could adjust your course, 3-8 Mark II. I think I'm picking up something. Captain, I'm detecting 2 warp trails heading towards the storm.
Con, what's our time to intercept?
Captain, one of the trails entered the storm. I have lost the heading on the other one.
Let's plot an intercept course and get after them.
Understood, Captain. Intercept course plotted. GM, how quickly could we catch them?
See, that means you're going to have to maneuver through this map.
Huh.
Currently, you are detecting the ion store, the warp trail in this direction.
Which? Oh, okay. I see it.
All right, so for this, I'm going to let you move the one zone without rolling because that's what's in your sensor range. If you want to move any more, it will increase in difficulty and require a con roll.
What do you say, Captain? Do we want to try to chase him down quickly?
Who dares wins. Yeah, let's. The Breen aren't going to be afraid of the storm, so we have all the advantages of sensors and trained crew. So
Alrighty.
I trust our con officer.
Oh, no pressure. Thanks.
Don't shake us up. Don't shake us up too much. I've got sick bay ready, but we're running short of Dramamine.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we move one spot. No roll. GM, how much does the difficulty increase for every additional spot?
Okay, so with this, it's going to increase in difficulty. One for every additional spot. However, the complication is going to increase as well, and the complication is going to start at base 3. So for every space you try to move past the one free one, both the difficulty and the complication range is going to increase, and you can move a max of 2. You know, obviously you can't have more complication range, so you can only move maximum 3 squares.
Got it.
But it'll be at a 5 complication range.
Oh, Vogel. In response to the captain's request for anything engineering can do to shore up the ship against the ion storm, I've got a trade I'd like to set up, and I put it in the Discord chat for you to see.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll me for that. This is probably going to be a reason or insight engineering, because I think it's guesswork on what would it be guesswork? No, ships have probably flown through iron storms before, so this will probably be a controller daring, I'd say, engineering.
I will take control. Okay. And what is my difficulty?
Just 2 to create the trade.
2. Okay. Will you take EPS systems as a focus?
I will.
Okay. And I will give you a threat for bold.
Okay. You gain a momentum from that. So I guess we'd have 1 float at this.
Can I use the float and 1 extra momentum to increase the potency of that by 1?
Yes. Now I have to decide what exactly I want the fortified power system to do. So what I'm going to do is I am going to say, jeez, that's loud.
Sorry.
No, I meant the music all of a sudden changed songs and it was loud as fuck.
Oh, I thought it was me digging in the cracker box.
Yeah, no,
I
this
mean, we can hear that too, but not as loud.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the fortification to the ion storm a resistance of 2 for the possible effects that could happen here.
Okay.
So it's like, you know, like for example, you might get hit by an ion strike and it might do damage to the shields. This would give that a resistance 2.
Cool.
You could obviously buy more, but with you increasing it 1, for everyone I'll increase the resistance. So you guys can decide.
Well, should we make it tankier, guys?
Let's go tanky.
All right. So 2 more then. Let's make it a potency 3.
We're beefing it up.
Right. Yeah, go ahead and make that trait potency 3. That'll give you a resistance of 3 to ion strikes. All right, and then I believe there was a movement going on.
Yes. So, question, GM. I have the talent push the limits. When you attempt a con task, actually, I can just probably click it and let you guys read it.
Yeah, clicking is good.
Actually, I guess I don't know how to do that. Oh, there we go. So, environmental conditions.
And it is increased due to environmental conditions.
So, could I spend more threats to lower the difficulty if I move more, like, places? Or is it just one?
That's a good question. I'm trying to make a ruling on that. When
It's
you
just
attempt a
one.
contest that is
No.
increased in difficulty. Yeah, the way it reads is it's just one threat and you ignore all of it, right? Is that how you would rule it? Kier?
That's the way how I would rule it. Yeah. It's the way it looks like it reads.
Yeah. You still this does not negate the increase in complication range. So yeah, the one threat could ignore the entire difficulty increase, but not the complication increase.
Got it. Got it. What do you say, Captain?
Oh, it's comp range 5, right?
So it's base 3 on rolls. So if you move the one zone, you don't make a roll, so you won't do it. But for every... So, like, if you were to try to go here, for example, that would be a diff 1 comp 3. Here would be diff 2 comp 4. There, diff 3 comp 5, for example.
Oh, that's only a 1/4 chance of us getting blown up. If I was at that casino...
I mean, to be fair, yes.
This is why you're in the big chair today.
Yeah, we should try and get up here, I think, because we should... holy crap.
What is up with this music?
Yeah. Can't decide. Yeah, we should get up and try and cut them off, I imagine, because if they were last entered the Ion Storm up here, then we're gonna probably want to get in a pattern up on that corner. So I'd say go, yeah, straight ahead. So this would be, here's 3, 4, 5 for comp range.
Yes.
Okay, I would rather risk risk it for the biscuit at the start and just try to get farther into their corner of the sector. So con lane, of course.
You got it. What's the roll, GM?
What general direction did we for the warp trail? Because there was one that we did we're following.
That direction. Can I make arrows here? Is that like a thing?
Did
Did you guys see this? You guys see the line or
No.
I don't see it.
Okay. I'll ping in the square you're in. and hopefully you guys can see that.
Yes.
Got it. So like
Yes.
northeast. Okay.
Yeah, that's the general direction.
Oh, so they're heading toward us?
That I can't answer. That's just where
Okay.
the signal is at currently.
Okay. Well. Yeah, let's try over here. We're operating on limited info, so.
Ready? GM, control engineering, daring engineering.
So where are you guys trying to go? And then I'll make the termination there.
We're trying to get up here, and I figure they're probably heading away from us, because if we saw them, they probably saw us. Or are trying to avoid us, at least. So I doubt they're over in our corner. Like down here.
All right, so up here.
Yes, that square.
Okay,
Or
that'll
next.
be so right now. Before anything, that's a difficulty 3, complication 5. Before anything else is applied that you guys might have, the diff is 3, comp 5.
All right. I mean, sounds like.
And then
we're
this will
all-
probably be daring con at this point.
All right. Starship piloting for focus.
Yes.
Nice. So diff 3, comp 5. You said.
Yep.
Four. Yeah. So I would like to use 2 threat and 1 momentum. Roll 4 dice.
Are you using push the limits here?
I am.
Yep. Because then it'll be a diff 1.
Oh yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd definitely like to use that. Basically for every roll.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just try to get you used to calling it out.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
All right. So this will be a diff 1, comp 5 then.
Okay. Well, I can re-roll that. Do we want to take the risk?
Well, it can't get worse, so.
Yes, it can
Oh.
get worse.
It can always get worse. All right, bug it. Hey,
Right.
nice.
Then I need the ship's engines con. Same complication range. Comp 5.
Comp 5, got it.
Very nice. GM.
I keep my ship well tuned.
This will be. You have 2 float.
So GM, in addition to that, I have the Andorian Intense ability. Succeeded a task where you purchased 1 or more d20s by adding 2 threats. You generate 1 bonus momentum for each d20 purchased. So I purchased 2. My question is, will you let me count push the limits as the 3rd threat purchase?
No,
Damn it. Okay,
because you didn't buy a D20. But that doesn't buy a D20.
that's fair.
But
So we have 4 float?
2 float, 2 bonus.
Right.
Because I could use 1 to buy the first one, and then you split it to buy the second one. So yeah, so 4 bonus, 4 float, however you wanted to look at it. You move up here. As you move, a ion strike nearly impacts your ship as you fly by, but the con officer is able to maneuver past it just right before it would impact your ship.
Good flying, Commander.
Thank you, Captain. He'll lean over to Rezki. How's that for showing off?
She shrugs.
I'll impress you one of these days.
Any suggestions for the bonus and float?
Did we buy down the complication range?
Yeah, if that's allowed, that would be the best.
For sure.
It'd be a trait creation.
We could patch the sensor data more closely to navigation systems. Sorry, Captain, I think I cut you off.
Nope, that's basically what I was gonna say. Just yeah, like improved navigation.
Weather analysis?
Now that we have readings from inside the ion storm.
All right, so you want the trait to decrease the complication, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll decrease 1 for every magnitude.
And how much momentum is it per magnitude?
2.
Well, we could get rid of all the complication then, couldn't we?
Yeah, but then we'd be completely out of momentum.
Well, we have 4 float. It's 5. Yeah,
Plus
you're
the
right.
6 is 10, divided by 2
Oh, we'd have 2
5.
left. We'd have 2 momentum left, wouldn't we?
No.
No, we wouldn't have any.
So the base complication
Oh,
is
because there's
3.
base cost. Yeah.
Yeah, is 3, and it increases per hex you move. So if that helps any. So if you move only 1 space, or if you move 2 spaces, for example, you wouldn't be, and you were to buy down the 3, you wouldn't have any complication. It's just when you increase past those 2 spaces where it starts to increase exponentially.
Yeah, well, so it would be 4 momentum to reduce it down to 1. The base complication.
Yeah.
Yeah,
to
let's
bring it back.
Yeah, we'll do that then. I think that makes the most sense, and then we can keep our momentum for the next roll.
All right, so you're using your bonus and float to create a trait to lower the complication range by 2.
Right. Yes.
Okay, sounds good.
Can I do a scan to try to get a read on where they might be? Sort of a ping. Since this is like submarine warfare.
Yeah, I could do that.
Just have to listen for any movement in the water.
Okay, so this is probably going to follow the same things. Anywhere in the circle your sensors could read, at no cost, and then every time it goes out, it's increasing difficulty. So really, it's how far do you want your sensor echo to reach out to, and then I could tell you exactly where they're at that way. Oh, and actually,
Let's go 2 zones out, I guess.
okay. So this will be a difficulty 2. Remember, you do have your trait as well.
Yeah, reduce the difficulty.
All right, so you could get out to here, at 1 difficulty.
Okay.
So it'd be a Reason or Insight Science Diff 1.
Convocation range.
I'm debating here.
If we transfer power to sensors, can we get an increased range?
I'm okay with that if you wanted to use power that way. This music is ridiculous. Why is it set to max?
Because they've never been adjusted, and you're
That could be why.
going through an entire track, so you need to set the thing to repeat on one song if you're wanting to do it that way. It's
I
not.
thought I did. Yeah, I set it to play when it came on, but it's playing the whole playlist. It's so weird. The music setting in this game is not its strong suit. But if you wanted to spend your power that way, I would let it.
Sure, let's increase the range then. The power.
All right, so go 1, 2, 3. All right, so yeah, so it'll be diff 1 to get out to here.
I'll go with the div 2 to get, hopefully another
All right.
further out.
Yep. So get out to here.
Okay. I'll give you a threat. Someone wants to get the ship.
I can. Sensor science.
Yep. All right. Geez, that's a lot. This was a diff 2, so 5 float at this point. Okay. You are detecting a Breen vessel in that square moving in this direction. So it's in this square currently, moving in this direction.
Scene.
1, 2.
Captain, I'm picking up a Breen ship.
Roger, I see it.
The
Con,
M18 Mark IV.
let's plot an intercept course on that ping.
Real quick, before the float goes away, I want to spin that to create a trait.
Okay.
This ship just has like 30 traits.
It's how
The
good
nature
your
of Tui.
rolls are. All right, what trait do you think?
I want to actually spend 2 momentum on creating a trait to increase sensor availability, so our range expands that we can naturally see, and then I want to use the last 2 For plus or less, yeah. There's 5 float, right? So
Yeah.
So 2 to create the trait, 3 to create to up the potency plus 1 momentum to make it potency 3.
Okay.
So we can see
Let
how
me
to
go ahead and. Yeah, let me go ahead and. And I'm going to do this in steps, I think. Let me see what happens when I do that. Right, just 1 second. I think I got to reapply the token.
You can add the token once dropped on the table.
Okay, you said you want to do it potency 3. Right, I think that's potency 2 there. All right, there you can see now.
Commander, you should be able to pilot the ship much easier now.
Well, thank you much. Captain, are we ready?
Ready. Let's see if we can get the jump on them.
Aye, aye. Hey, GM, he's gonna basically move into that square.
All right, which
One
one?
move to the square that he's moving to, so hopefully we can get there first, and then by the time they realize we're there, we're ready to fire.
Yeah, not the one we currently detected them in, but the direction they're moving.
All right, so the one that you're in now, Duncan, is where you want to move to.
I think it was this one that they were moving.
Okay, with your increased sensor, well, they were in this, moving to this.
I see. So we'll move to this one then. Lay in wait. Because we can only move 3 hexes per turn, right?
Well, since the sensor range has increased, anything in your sensor range you could move to for free.
Oh. So would it just be a roll to get to this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll roll to get straight. Let's do a con roll then to get into a good ambush position on their last estimated track.
I would also like to take this opportunity to regain power.
All right,
good idea.
1 second on the power. All right, so for con, this will just be the difficulty 1, complication 2.
Ready? Push the limits for talents. Starship piloting for focus.
All right, this will be a diff 0 comp 2.
Diff 0 comp 2. Okay. So with my intense ability, guys, if I generate that momentum, could we potentially use that right afterwards for the engagement? Or no?
No, it's got to be spent in the same round it's created.
Got it.
Because it's basically the same thing as my doctor's patient ability. It doesn't stick around. It's got to be used immediately.
Got it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna add to this threat pool. 2 threat, 1 momentum.
You're wanting to roll how many dice?
4.
All right, so you're giving me 2 threat, 1 momentum.
Well, actually, I feel like I'm going to generate a good amount of momentum with a diff 0, so 2 momentum, 1 threat, so I can re-roll something. Just in case.
All right. Then I need engines gone, please.
Engine's gone. Aye, sir.
As good as I want. Re-roll one of those.
Oh, I wanted to be at 20.
On my screen, it wanted to be a 4.
On mine, it was hovering on that 20. It's interesting they show different numbers on each screen. You re-roll in Lavarin?
No, after that almost complication. I'll take that as a sign. So we're good.
Right.
I will take the bonus momentum.
Okay, so you got 3 momentum, 1. Oh, wait. 3 successes, so you gain 3. And you have a bonus for your intense, yeah?
Correct.
All right. You can move your ship to that square.
Oh, that's not where I thought we were going.
All right. You obviously see the Breen ship, yeah?
Yes.
I'll give you 1 quick action before they react.
Kira, you're the ship combat guru. I was thinking of starting with, I don't know what the different attack patterns are, but I know that gives us some rerolls.
Bogle, I'm assuming we got the reserve power back.
No,
Oh.
because I wanted to do this first.
Yeah, should we attack pattern or regain power then? I don't have 2nd edition, so I'm not sure what the ship combat talents look like these days. I only have the old core book.
Yeah, I could probably give you the toolkit. That has everyone's roles.
Basically, I was just thinking do like, oh, thanks. Try and find the section real quick, but
So declaring an attack pattern is going to give us an advantage on attack rolls, but also make us easier to hit. Declaring evasive action is going to make us harder to hit, but make it more difficult for us to hit that.
Here, I'll just push that in there. So I have this talent. might nullify the downside of that one.
Right, let's do evasive maneuvers then. Evasive action. Because attack pattern doesn't seem that good.
Attack pattern just allows the tactical officer to the con officer to assist in attack rolls.
Yeah, I've got it pulled up now, so yep. Bradley will point to the helm console. Con, take evasive action. Hopefully we got the jump on them. Set the ship to red alert. Arm all weapons.
Yes, Captain.
All right, ship evasive.
Yes.
Right. I should maybe pull this thing up myself. I still wish that they would have this like a table of contents here, so I could just click on the role I need.
It really helps just to print out the sheet that you need, or
Yeah, I
have
know.
physical copies like I do.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna end up printing them out. I mean, I have a printer. You think I would have done that already?
A lot of those handy tables, especially for Starship combat, came as nice handouts in the GM toolkit.
Oh yeah, that's one of the things I've got. I love it. I've got the engineering
It's just
page right in front of me.
there's how. Okay. This ship sees you and books it in that. Do I have them roll? I think I. All right, they start trying to run in that direction. And I will pass back to you.
Security, let's lock on phasers and target their engines.
And I think they just went out of your phaser range, but they are in torpedo range.
Can we tell if their
Let's fire a
shields are up?
torpedo.
What was that, Joe?
I was gonna say, can we tell if their shields are up?
They're up.
Okay.
In an ion storm, they're definitely up.
Yeah, let's yeah, we'll fire a torpedo then. Basically, you just rolled a hit, and then you can spend for to hit a specific system, right?
You have to do that before you roll. Well,
Okay.
if it's just it could hit a random system, or you could target a specific system.
Yeah. So do you target before or after you declare the roll?
Let's target
A new
before.
system.
Can you guys hear me?
Now we can.
Okay. You want to scan for weakness first.
Yeah, that makes
Before
sense.
you do a torpedo strike.
Yeah, we could scan for weakness, and that should fall under our research trait.
Well, we also have homing torpedoes, so we also reduce the difficulty when you fire the torpedoes, but scanning for weakness will allow to bypass the resistance. Otherwise, you're going to be shooting a blanks at them. Because their shields are up.
What's the roll for scan for weakness?
I gotta look for that. Control science, diff 2, assisted by sensor security. And then attacks made against the ship either increase its damage by 2 or gains piercing.
Yeah, let's carry out the scan then.
Okay. I like to use the sensor trait to lower the difficulty by 1.
Okay. All right, let me give you what that difficulty is going to be, because they have things. All right, this is going to be difficulty 3, base difficulty 3, with a environmental complication 3.
I was going to use the one trait to drop that, because TIF 2.
Yep.
Could we
Diff-
use the
Sensor
research?
operations for-
Breen? Go ahead.
I think most of it's environmental, is it not? The difficulty increase?
Not the difficulty. The complication is.
Okay, that's
Use
what
the
I was
Breen
asking.
research to drop the complication range.
What trait was that?
The brain research trait.
Probably not the complication for the Breen research trait, because that's the environment is causing the complication. But I'll let you reverse those. The adjusted sensors, I'll let you knock down the complication, and then the Breen research, the lower difficulty. So it could be a diff 2 comp.
Okay. Do that. I'm gonna do show off. So I'll pop it back up to diff 3. Sensor operations for focus.
Yes.
1 momentum, 2 threat. I'm going to reroll the 18.
Then I need the ship's sensors security.
Key. Technical expertise. I'm rerolling. Reroll.
All right. How many successes is that? 3.
How about
8 minus 3,
Did
so
three,
you
so
gain
5.
5. So you have 4 float.
I like to create the traits. Essentially, I want for the scan weakness, we're going to do the piercing, but I also want to increase the ship's damage by 2 with the second trait, or with 2 of the bonus momentum.
Okay.
I also have 2 bonus from show off.
All right.
And then want to create the other traits to enhance the targeting sensors. Essentially, that will allow for reroll. With that.
Okay. How do you want to enhance targeting sensors?
So, shit, did the minor action earlier. When the TAC officer does like a targeting solution, they get the benefits of both. Allow them to reroll. Oh, there I get the reroll from the trade creation. Guess you give. Would you accept and have 2 rerolls then?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. They can reroll
Okay,
2 dice.
we'll do that then.
And then I will allow, since it's the sensors, I will allow a reroll on the sensors, similar to technical expertise, just on the weapons part.
Can we set the full?
So I'll allow
can
the
we
2
apply that to
rerolls.
the ship?
Yeah, you can apply it to the ship.
Okay, yeah. Then we'll do that. And we have quick to action, right? I thought someone did.
Yes. Tactical
Okay,
officer.
we should keep and then let the tactical officer go. And fire quantum torpedoes. I would target one of their systems.
Engines.
Yeah,
Okay, first things
target engines
first.
running away.
All right, first things first. As whatever bloody name is, I gotta remember names now. As Lieutenant Rezka scans the ship for a weakness, they notice that I'm gonna get my ship directions wrong. Maybe the captain can help me. The left nacelle seems to have minor damage and is potentially a weakness. But as you are scanning, the power buildup from the sensors cause a ion storm strike to happen near your ship. As the ship shakes a little bit from the force. But scan for weakness successful.
Tactical, let's target their engines. Fire torpedoes.
Yes, Captain. What's wrong?
All right. I believe this is base difficulty 3. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's been so long since we actually fired the torpedoes on anything. And then you're going to have to remind me on all of these traits that you guys are creating. Because GM forgets.
We have homing torpedoes. Potency of 2. So we lower the difficulty by 2.
Okay, so that'd be base difficulty 1. Or difficulty 1.
She is going to have to, because if we're firing quantum torpedoes, you have to calibrate your minor action. You have to spend a momentum to do an extra minor action to do a targeting solution. Since we're firing the torpedoes, we're going to add a threat. If you're wanting to do salvo, adds an extra dice and lowers the cost for devastating attack by 1. But it also gives him more threat.
He's got 27 threat. That's a lot.
I wouldn't worry about it anymore. Like, we're beyond saving the threat. And we're all both characters, so he's just... Our focus should be to just...
blow up the ship.
Gotta be as quickly... Well, no. They have hostages. So...
We think.
Potentially. Yeah.
Once we get their shields
So
down,
we want
I'm
to...
gonna try and do scan.
Yeah, we want to cripple them is what we want.
So we want to try and cripple the shields so we can scan for hostages.
Well, if we take down their engines, we have a good opportunity, but we want to do as much damage as we can.
Okay. So should I calibrate the weapons then?
Yes, you only have to if you're doing torpedoes. A salvo will give you 1 extra point of damage, so you're going to be doing 9 just from the scan of weakness, plus bypassing any resistance.
Okay.
And then the momentum for the targeting, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Do I get any more threat if you're doing salvo? I believe so, yeah?
Yeah.
Or did they take that out?
I believe it is. I'm double checking because it's all over the place.
I know. They can't put everything you need for combat in one section. First edition, I get a lot of threat when you use torpedo salvo. Here, I'm not too sure.
It adds 3 threat. Instead of 1, it adds
total.
3. So, yeah, 3 total.
Yeah.
Ooh, 1 more, and I could bring in 2 Borg cubes.
No Borg.
Actually, I might be able to do it now. I think they're scale 14.
Scale 13. Our scale taller is scale 13.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. What's the roll?
The roll is going to be a control security, difficulty 1, complication 3 for the homingness of your torpedoes now.
Perfect. I love that.
Assisted by the ship's weapons security.
Would you take precision targeting?
Yeah.
Can I buy dice using momentum?
momentum threat. You have bold, so you want to at least give me a threat.
Well, yeah, I was going to give you a threat, even though I don't want to. So the dedicated focus would be for the talent?
Don't worry about that. Just select using focus. And then how many dice are you buying?
What do you think? Anybody?
I would buy enough. Well, you have rerolls for days. It is a diff 1.
You get a
So like just
reroll.
one die?
The ship also has the fast targeting systems. Don't forget that too.
Okay.
Yeah, and her character has precision targeting. So she gets a reroll for that, plus a reroll from the targeting solution, plus a reroll for the manage, plus a reroll from the trait creation. Then I did.
So I have rerolls for days.
So
Right,
give me a threat, roll
I'd
3
be
dice,
more-
and then you get another reroll.
I mean, you want to generate you really want to generate as much momentum because we want to do as much damage as possible on this attack.
Yeah,
So we're gonna have to
exactly.
pump in. Yeah.
More threat.
So maybe buy 1 dice. I would maybe just buy 1 dice with threat and roll from there.
I'll buy 1 dice. That's a good roll.
Would you use your pull to reroll the 17?
Forgot to select focus, but that's 2 more successes, so that's 4 so far.
Now we just roll the ship.
Firing.
Somebody want to roll?
On my way.
Six successes, gain 5 momentum, so that would cap you out, plus 4 float.
Awesome.
Buy those bonuses.
So we're doing 9 right now. Though that bonus damage, we can do 11 points of damage.
That's 2 breaches, right?
No. I would spend a momentum to do devastating attack, which would be half. Of the ship's damage, rounding up, so that would be an additional 6.
Sounds good.
All right, so how much damage total is coming at me?
Total 17.
Jesus.
We rolled good.
Oh no, you're about to cripple them in this next thing.
All right, so quantum torpedo salvage does 7.
2 from the scan for weakness, because we had the double effect roll. It's also
Okay.
high yield. It's also intense. Actually, I forgot it's intense. So we spent the 4. Float, that's 2 more extra points of damage. So that puts us at 13. 7 rounded up, that'd be 20 points of damage.
God, I
Total.
hope they survive this.
Plus, it's high yield.
So when it does take a breach, it does 2 breaches, correct?
Correct.
And the first part is going to the so before devastating, because I think that's calculated separately, at least damage wise. How much is on that first attack?
13.
Okay. So on that first attack alone, they're going to take 2 breaches because you targeted the engines directly on their engine.
Get
Now, I believe they're scale 4. If memory serves, that is a disable.
If you just put the 2 on the ship, on engines, it kind of will tell you.
The sheet, you say?
Yeah.
Where do I see that? Damage report?
The breaches, equal to or greater than half the ship's scale, the system has been destroyed. I'll do this. I'll show you. Oops.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, their engines are destroyed.
All right. So that, and then we have the devastatingness of the attack, right?
Right, and that
Which
is
would-
rounded up to 7 total.
All right. And so first attack did 13. And then another 7. Yeah, their
Yes.
shields are down, so they take 2 more breaches from that. But that one is spread if is a random system, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I need someone to roll me random system, please. And pray it's not on engines.
Structure.
All right. So, the targeted precision of that torpedo salvo right on their left engine shears off the engine and causes massive damage to that part of the ship, causing massive hull breaches and exposing that section of the ship and all of the surrounding area to the vacuum of space as it starts venting atmosphere. The ship is effectively damaged and disabled, unable to function.
Good shooting, Lieutenant.
Thank you.
Reska, what's the status of their shields?
Their shields are down, sir.
Con, move us into close range. I want a detailed life form scan and see if we can identify the life signs of any colonists.
All right, so here's the big question. Does the turn pass?
Why has to,
Can they still fire?
because we kept.
Yeah.
I mean, she technically has fire at will, so she could swift task, I guess.
Yeah, I do have fire at will.
You would destroy it if you do any more damage to
Yeah.
the ship.
So I guess it has to pass?
Yep, we'll pass.
I mean, I guess it could take one more and it'd be critical damage. It can no longer function, but at the moment they can't maneuver and they're venting atmosphere.
So, I mean, let's just pass.
Yeah, they don't pose much threat even if they're not fully disabled.
Yeah,
Or
very
we'll
true.
see. They have 30 threats, so I don't know. Maybe they do pose a threat. Let's see what happens.
I'm ready. I'm willing to risk it. Let's pass, see what he does.
Okay, for their turn, Captain, I need you to roll me a presence command. It's going to be a pose, so you set difficulty, please.
Roger. I don't know. It's for composure, strategy, tactics. Any of these focuses, persuasion, politics.
I'll give you a focus, but I won't tell you which one.
Okay, that's fair. And actually, don't have bold command. So well, spend 3 momentum for 4 dice. Four dice total.
Okay.
Holy crap.
You didn't select anything.
Oh. Yeah. I just saw the 0 there. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting used to the new sheets.
No worries.
Yeah.
Just add what the presence command is, and then we'll just base
Yes.
it off there.
Yeah, so presence command is 14. So that would be 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. I did select a ship, damn it. Geez, they're rolling good too. Okay. Your go.
Do we
So
have anyone
engineering
left
has
to go?
chief engineer, doctor, and the captain, I think, are left to go.
Can the doctor carry out scan for life signs?
Ironically, that's what I was going to have the doctor do.
Yeah, see if we can pick up colonist life signs on the Breen ship.
Captain Breen vessel. So we see that, right?
I only see the one. Are they getting reinforced?
Or if you have the ship selected. Yeah. Captain, take the
Oh,
other
yeah,
Breen
I see
vessel.
Understood. I see it. Well, I could direct tactical to hit
Well-
them with the old torpedo.
Well, you
salvo.
just scan for... Okay. You want a suggestion?
Yeah, scan for weakness first. Do we have to do
Direct
that
me
even
to
if
scan
they're
for weakness. Yeah. Direct me to scan for weakness, then you're going to keep the initiative and then do a second direct and direct the tactical officer.
Right. One sec. I had a minimum cost to use the direct and major action is removed. Okay, I knew I had something related to direct. Are you allowed to? Does that count as 2 turns for me though?
Counts as 2 major actions.
Oh right. So I can just
Use swift task.
swift task. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that tracks. So I will direct Reska to conduct another scan of the incoming ship.
It's the same role as before, right?
Yeah. Diff 3, Comp 3.
I'm gonna lower that, but the... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I believe last time you decreased 1 of each, so it was a Diff 2, Comp 2.
Yep.
Before you applied your traits.
Yeah, and then show off. Sensor operations for focus.
Yep.
Why not? Take 3 threat. Actually, no. Oh, wait, no, yeah. Take 3 threat, but I'm going to... You know what? No, I don't have a value that will apply. I was going to spend it too. Did you spend 3 threat yet? All at once?
Did I?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I have an extra determination. Piss. That.
Bajoran.
Yep. Can I just spend my determination on mission directive?
Yes.
I'm rerolling the 20. Oh, minor action to calibrate. Shit. I didn't call before the roll, so I don't know if you take the minor action to calibrate sensors. Which
Well,
allows
it'd be
for
the
a
cat.
reroll.
Because he's directing you, I don't think you actually get minor
yeah,
actions.
that's right. That's fair. Just need the ship.
What am I
Sensors.
rolling?
Sensor
sign.
security, I believe.
Sensor
Security.
Got it.
That
reroll
does
the
not fall
17.
into my complication. Come on, complication. Go
No
complication.
complication.
Boo.
Believe in you, ship.
All right, we got 4,
So 6
5, 6 on a diff 3.
and 2
so
bonus.
gain 3. So you got 5 momentum, 2 bonus.
I would to spend the 2 bonus to essentially create the same train as I did last time, allowing the scan for weakness to have both effects on it. So 2 extra damage as well as the piercing quality.
Yep, that's cool with me.
Captain, you're at the spend 2 momentum to do a swift task. And then direct again. Oh, Captain assists too with control command, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Oh, right. That's
For my roll.
right. That's right. Yep. Go ahead and roll the dice, Captain.
I forgot about that. Strategy and tactics for focus.
Sure.
I selected this time.
All right, and then you have 1 float, so basically 3 bonus. You spent the 2 bonus, right? So you have one more float.
Yes.
I don't know if I had put that in before either, but
Oh, that's cool. That seems like a good talent. All right, you do have 1 float, so anything you wish to do with the float.
But yeah, keep so. Or well, swift task.
yeah, swift task and
So you keep direct
and
again.
it's yeah. Is that is there always a momentum cost? I'm just wondering for that crisis management talent.
So it
Or
costs a
separate use it
momentum
as
to
task.
direct. Well, it costs a momentum to direct, but it's still 2 to do a swift task since it's your
Right.
turn.
So it's 2 instead of 3 in this case.
Right. Well, you didn't have to spend the momentum to direct the first time, and then you don't have to this time either. But you still have
Yeah.
to spend for the swift task, and it still increases the difficulty on the second one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, so I will direct tactical to fire another salvo. Actually, can they? Because they can't calibrate if they don't get a minor action.
They had to spend 2 momentum, 1 for. They have to do extra minor actions.
Roger. Well, we've got the momentum, so
So I'll spend to calibrate the weapons. Or do I need that to?
So you could. Well, we have to do this way because you can only spend it once. Because it's not repeatable. So yet the captain, the captain hasn't done their minor action yet. Captain can spend their action to calibrate, and you can spend the extra one to do the targeting solution if you're one to target on their engines again.
Yeah, so we do the engines again. That's fine.
1 second. I'm not sure if the captain can calibrate unless they did an override. Let me double check that though.
We have a security of 4, just FYI. So character ship may have a second tactical position as a separate station if the security rating is 4.
So the captain can just take their own position then. All right, yeah, that I'll allow it then. Captain can calibrate with the miner and then spend 1 to target solution. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so yeah, so you could do both. That means I just got to figure out what the difficulty is, don't I? All right. Base diff 3 plus 1 for the swift task. We'll bring up to 4. Minus 2 for the homing. Be a diff 2. Complication range 3. Be a control security.
Precision targeting or
Yeah.
focused.
And then you gotta, because you're doing the targeting solution, you gotta call out what you're targeting.
Engines.
All right, that works for me. Difficulty 2.
I'll buy 1 dice.
Roll the dice, then captain assist and ship roll.
May want its pen new determination, but oh well.
Sorry about that.
It worked
Captain for your assist, and then the ship with
Yes.
weapon security.
Same strategy, tactics, focus.
Yep. Hey, that's a complication.
Oh yeah.
You're all
good.
that.
Shift can reroll.
All right.
Technically, shift can reroll again.
Oh,
Because targeting solution plus advantage.
we going fishing today.
Dice aren't having it though.
No,
Ship's
dice aren't
tired.
having it.
The ship's tired. All right. So we do have a complication from the captain because complication range should have been 18.
Can I spend my determination to reroll
Comp range
it?
was 2 or 3.
3.
I still have my determination if we want to reroll just to avoid.
I don't think you can re-roll your assist.
Oh really? Okay, then I guess I can't quash.
We have to let it stand.
I was like, he has the value stay calm in the storm. I'm like, it's so applicable right now.
I mean, at least I don't believe they could re-roll an assist. I'm pretty sure you can.
I'm fine to let it stand.
I think a space combat is an enigma to everybody.
Unless there's a trait I think in play that doesn't apply.
Okay. Now to see what I want them to do. That is the big question.
Oh, we had a There was a
All right. Well, I need to announce what this does first. Okay, I got it. So as you fire, you did a. Did you do salvo or just the one torpedo?
Oh, salvo, I thought, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
As the quantum torpedo salvo heads toward the Breen vessel, ion storm activity on the trajectory of the torpedoes increases, impacting one of the torpedoes and causing it to veer off course on the way to the ship. I will have the salvo do 1 less damage as the torpedo veers off
Okay, so
and
we're
becomes
doing 8 instead of
unrecoverable.
9.
Yeah.
We gained 3 momentum, so we have 1 float. Is that right?
How many?
Was there 2, right?
Yeah.
And we had
Yeah,
5.
Gain 3. So yep, you got 1 full.
So we're doing. Do you really guys want to just cripple him here? Because if we spend 5 momentum,
Let's
That-
cripple him.
puts us at 13. I'm gonna spend the 1 for devastating.
Say yes.
Yeah, might as well.
So it's like the same
Try
damage
and
as
end
last
this.
time.
Yeah.
Same damage as last time, you say? All right.
So 13 and 7. And first hero to their first hits to their engine.
As you launch the salvo and it does the damage, the ion storm picks up intensity after reading the energy discharges, causing another breach and causing the ship's power to cascade, blowing up the second ship. And I'll spend some threat for that because you gave me a boatload.
I knew that was going to happen.
Well, turn passes, I guess. Unless the doc, or what he can keep, so doc can go. Or the chief engineer.
Yeah, let's keep and have the doctor scan for life signs.
All right. You want me to scan the ship you didn't blow up first?
Yeah, I don't think we need to scan for life science on the other one, so oops.
You never know.
Oops.
Hey, we didn't blow it up, the storm did. We saved them from a life of Breen slavery either way.
Sometimes death is preferable.
True.
All right, so doctor scanning.
Yep.
All right, this will be a difficulty 3, complication range 3, insider reason medicine.
Okay.
Assisted by the ship's sensors medicine.
Comp range 3, did you? All right.
See if, basically to see if your ship acts like a lightning rod here.
Oh, goody.
That
That's
is
basically what the complication is.
Gee, I have no idea. All right, so you know what? I'm going to give you a momentum, so I'm going to have to be cautious, and I'm going to just because I haven't done it in so long, I'm going to spend my determination towards the value. Either where there is life, there is hope, or information is power, or preserve life at all costs. I got plenty of options that would seem to fit.
Take your pick.
We're gonna call it, for the situation, we'll call it where there is life, there is hope. And I'll roll 3 dice. Hoping that, oh my gosh. Oh, I got 3 successes, so I'm not gonna fish. We got
The
plenty
ship
of.
woke up. What is going on?
It's the doctor. He has gentle paws.
All right, you got 2 float. The sensor activating did not cause it to be a lightning rod, and I'll send you some info.
Can we generate a trait with that float?
Well, let me see if I got any. I may have some questions based on what Ed sends me.
Well, I was just sitting here thinking we should generate a trait that all of the colonists are on the ship that didn't explode.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
Yeah. Yeah, if that's a trait we can create.
All right, Doc, I sent you some info.
Actually, wait, I think I have a talent for that.
Well, that answers the one question I would have asked. Captain, I'm reading 15 Breen on the remaining vessel, a human, 38 Beta Z and Vulcans.
Important piece of... Wait, yeah. I can create a trait for an ally that represents a plan, strategy, or some valuable information. So maybe I had the valuable information that all the survivors were on that other ship and have passed it along to the tactical officer.
Oh, with that, I can then say that you got the missing persons report.
Right. So I'll use that talent then.
Okay. Yeah.
So spend 1 momentum.
One on the float. Cool. You still have 1 float left. I don't remember. I'll give you guys access to the sheet again to remind you guys.
Oh, it's 0 momentum. It's only 1 to give it to an extra.
All right, so gonna obtain information to get so I've got the life signs. Can I tell the status condition of those aboard? In a sense, I'm gonna detect injuries, medical conditions, that sort of thing.
I could probably give you some. Okay, that's the missing persons report. In case you forgot. In terms of injuries, I don't think I could give you the injuries. There's just too much interference for that. So I don't think I'll take that question.
Ooh, that was the one question I had. Anybody got suggestions from the doctor?
Yeah. What's the life support condition of the Breen ship?
That's something medical that they will give me.
I will take that. It is starting to fail.
Captain, their life support is starting to fail.
Understood, Doctor. Are we able to do, or he'll tap to engineering. Engineering, are we able to do an emergency transport of all Federation life signs?
Will take time, and we probably need to be closer unless we want interference from the storm.
Understood. Let's move into close range.
I'll head to sick bay.
Pest pass anyway.
I'll head to sick bay and send a medical team to pick up survivors in the transporter rooms.
All right. So you are. Whose turn is left? I guess that's the better question.
Engineer.
The engineer.
Engineer.
Okay. So it has to pass back to them currently, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, pass back to them and then.
All right. Sorry, I'm debating course of action here because there's a couple. Yeah, I think they're going to do that. Because they're not totally out of it yet, correct? Your shields are just now.
Well, they can't use their engines because anything using the engines automatically fails. Anything with their structure will automatically fail as well.
Correct. It's a good thing I don't plan on doing any of those. Oh, is there not a thing for comp range here? Oops. Oh, geez. All right. So from ops, you'd notice that they're trying to attempt to scan your vessel.
Captain, I think they're trying to do a targeting lock on us.
Understood, Lieutenant. Con, maintain invasive maneuvers.
But actually, they can't actually see you, so that's why that failed. I spent 2 to keep. Choices. Okay. I think I got it. Yeah. All right. It will pass to you.
That just leaves me at this point, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess
Yes.
you would just restore power if we're not close enough to transport.
Needs to be close.
If we restore power, then we can keep the initiative, and then the captain can direct.
No, it
Khan
ends
to
their
move us-
round. It
You
ends
can't
the
keep at the end
round,
of the round?
so they go first.
Well, everybody went. It would be the issue.
Yeah.
So everyone went on your ship. I would do the final action on theirs, and then we entered round 2.
Well, I don't see any other way. So
So I guess I will do that. I will use my major action to regain power.
Then I believe it was reduced by 1 for your deal, correct?
Correct. And it's got an initial difficulty of 1, which is reduced by 1, so it's a diff 0 at this moment.
Okay. It will still maintain the complication 3, however.
Okay. EPS is a focus. You said comp 3. Shit. I should have taken 1 for bold.
Always take 1 because you never know.
Yeah. Oh, I
I'd
should have
save
used
the determination because you might be having a hard roll.
I guess it stands.
All right, so regain your power, and as you start to reroute power from your ship, a ion strike from the storm strikes right in the center of the saucer section, doing 5 damage, but reduced for your previously gained thing, so you'll take 2 shield damage. Because it has a resistance 3.
Yep.
For this type of thing. So you will take 2 shield damage as the ion storm strikes your ship.
Okay.
Why are shields so low?
That's what I was just wondering.
Yeah.
The what?
I just flipped
Why
over
the
to the ship
shields so
sheets.
low?
We had 4 shields.
We should be at
Yeah.
we should be at 15.
Oh, sorry. I think I put the wrong sheet when I was calculating it. So yeah, you guys were at full shield still.
Okay, so now we're at 13, have reserve power back.
No. We should be at 15. We should have been at full.
Yeah.
And we dropped
Oh,
to 2.
okay. Gotcha. Okay. And then for my minor action, I will prepare. This character prepares for or spends time setting up a task. Okay, yeah. So I will start preparing the transporter systems on the ship to get survivors out.
Okay. All right, so it passes back to them.
Unless we want to, board the Breen ship.
I think we should. I think we'll let it pass. Well, it has to if it's the end of the round.
Oh, I meant in general.
All right, 1 second. I got to see what the roll is for. God damn it. There it is. No, they cannot do that. Okay. They will attempt to do that, but fail. Oh, actually, they could do this. Okay. All right, that would be a diff 4 then. Okay. Let me send something. Because I'm pretty sure you would see this. All right, sent that to ops.
Captain, seems that they got their thrusters operating.
Understood.
All right, new round. Back to you.
Okay, I think now we can enact the plan. I think, like I said, it makes sense for me to direct Con and then direct Swift Task direct.
Well, you should have
Engineering
Khan
to try and do
go
this.
and then we keep. That way you had 2 directs still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Because they, yeah, I forgot. We reset the turn order. Yeah, we all have a turn again. Yeah. In that case, the captain will direct to Khan. He'll move us into close range of the Breen vessel. I'm sure we can still outrun them.
Got it, Captain. And yeah, Khan will do so.
All right, so you're moving within close.
Correct.
All right, that is just your minor for thrusters.
I would go
Or
and
sorry,
evasive.
impulse. Sorry, impulse.
Yeah. Yeah, I would just use minor impulse and then do evasive for your major.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
Right. Does it pass or do you keep?
We shall keep. Um,
I believe that's
Captain will
2 momentum.
Yeah, I
calm
dropped
down
it.
to. Captain will calm down to engineering. Engineering, can we get an emergency lock on the Federation life signs?
We're at the drop shields.
Is that a minor?
It is possible. Can the operations officer send me their coordinates? I will distribute them to the various transporter bays.
Since are you doing the direct? Action?
I should have done. I should have done defensive fire during Khan's turn, or defense, during. Oh, security hasn't gone yet. So I could
Well, no,
direct
like
both
if
of
you're
them.
doing your direct. Well, no, so because to drop the shields, it is a minor action. So what you could do is you could use your minor action, since you have control of the other tactical station, to drop the shields, and then order the beam out for your major.
Yeah, that makes sense. I could also direct the security to. Well, if they spend a momentum, they get a minor as well, right? I was just thinking if we drop our shields, we can use defensive fire, so we get a. It's at least opposed if they fire at us.
Well, no, we can't
You
use
want
defensive
evasive,
fire
so you're
because
opposed
we're in.
anyway. Yeah, you're already evasive, so you can't do both evasive and defensive fire.
Doesn't our. But since we reset the. Does evasive stay for the whole combat? I thought it just reset at the end of the round.
We also. It
To
stays
answer
until he
that,
goes next.
yeah, and he just went. So
Also, we don't want to damage them again because they're already at a number breaches to their scale. So potentially the ship could blow up if,
All right. Yeah. Well, I'll use my minor then, and I'll drop shields, direct the chief engineer to conduct the transport.
Okay, am I
Is that what
rolling
we're-
anything for this?
1 sec. As you're trying to lock on to what I assume are the colonists, the Federation life signs or whatever, that's what you are detecting.
Captain, the Breen are attempting to scramble transporter signals at key areas of the ship. I do not know if I will be able to lock onto all of the colonists in time.
What about transporting people over?
If we hurry, we can get an away team over there.
He'll turn to the tactical officer.
Yes, sir.
Do you have boarding teams ready? We'll need to take control of the bridge very quickly.
Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and take control and definitely have boarding parties ready.
Make it so.
All right, so I guess the $1 million question is, what exactly are we doing?
If we can send, like I said, if we can transport to them, if we can just transport some people to phaser everyone on the bridge so they can't scramble the signal, then we can transport all the life signs and then transport our away team back out of there.
Okay, so just to be clear, they're setting them up in key areas of the ship, not the entire ship, just key areas of.
Right. So wherever the closest we can. I'm assuming they're scrambling our transporters signals or our transporter lock from the area in which they're holding the detainees. So are they using like transporter scramblers, or are they just doing it like
Yeah,
for
transporter
eye control?
scramblers.
Oh, in that case, yeah, we should transport them closer to the hostages with transporter enhancers probably, and they can hopefully fight their way in.
Okay, I should give you a little bit more information.
Captain,
Let
there
me
are
be
still
precise.
30 of the Federation life signs outside of inhibited areas. We can grab them first.
Understood, Lieutenant. Let's carry out the transport of the first 30.
Acknowledged.
All right, so the question is, what the hell is a transporter room?
It is control engineering, according to page 190 of the book, assisted by the ship's sensor science.
And then we have to do math. All right, so it's a base difficulty 0. You are not transporting from the transporter.
I can move to a transporter room if I need to.
Hold on. Z's directing you. Okay, so right now, and you're just bringing them onto your transporter pads?
Correct.
Okay. So that's a diff 1. Not in the room is diff 2. Their Breen ship trait will bring it to a difficulty 3, complication 3.
Diff 3, comp 3.
You know, the lightning rod still.
Yeah. Just because unfortunately I did not spec for anything with the transporter systems.
If you want to spend determination, I can still give away my determination later on if you need.
Oh, I mean, I
any
still have mine.
more
Yeah.
of them.
Let's see. Control engineering. Top 3, div 3. All right. I'm allowed to pop my determination to give myself temporary use of a talent and a focus. Is that correct?
I believe it's just a talent.
Maybe it was a talent or a focus. I don't. Hold on. Got to go find the section on using determinations.
I know, right? It's so bad. It's
Determination 1, 2,
the
6.
layout. The layout of their core books have never been.
Okay, determination.
It's special technique, page 262.
It's a talent.
You immediately gain it. He has just a talent for the remainder of the
Okay.
scene. For the current scene.
What does the transporter chief talent do? I know it exists, I just don't remember it off the top of my head. Come to me, talent section.
It's in the game.
Transporter chief, you're well versed in the operation of transporter systems and can get them to function in extreme circumstances. Let's see. When you attempt a task to use, repair, or modify a transporter, you may add 2 threat to reduce the difficulty of a task by 2 to a minimum 0. I'll do it. I will use a determination. And I will give myself the transporter chief talent temporarily. And I have the
How's
perfect.
that?
Huh?
So the question is that a talent or is that a role?
It's a talent that will modify the role.
No, like is that a ship role? Like a character role, or is that a character talent?
That is a talent. Because that is in the engineering talents section of the book.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if it was like chief engineer or chief medical officer. I didn't know if it was in that vein or not.
Okay. So that should make it diff 1 comp 3.
If you spend the threat, yeah.
Yeah, and I will happily give you the 2 threat for that. Do I need to name a value that I am using for this?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. I was going to say I have the perfect one, too.
I mean, if you do, you do. I mean, you still might need it. I don't know. It's fine.
Well, I'm spending the determination point anyways. Okay, so I'll call upon the value of between them and the void we stand.
Yeah, that works.
All right. And I will use my procedural compliance in addition to buying a die with threat that I'm still rolling to.
Just need the ship's roll.
captain is assisting as well, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, because you directed. All right, so we got to add a success onto your roll. So that's 2, 4, 6.
I
If
think
you
I
get
accidentally
one.
hit the focus button. I don't think any of my focuses apply, so I think that's just one success.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 float. What do you wish to do with the float?
Let's see. So they're just
Can
going
we-
to the various transporter bays on the ship, and I know the doctor said he was already positioning medical personnel at each one. Ooh, okay, since transporting requires, to a degree, a scan of the area, can I spend 2 momentum to generate a map of the ship?
You, I'll say it's irrelevant because you technically already have that.
Okay. Hmm.
Can we create a trait to cut through the transporter interference?
I'll allow it.
I'll use the that, so that costs no momentum then. We could swift task and transport the other 6 then.
Will that work?
So well, since it's done with the roll, I could just say that you cut through it and got them also. So here's what I'll say. There's 3 areas on the ship where they place transport enhancers. Or sorry, transport scramblers. One of them is obviously the bridge, one of them is engineering, and the other one seems to be around their medical bay. Per each trait created on this roll, I'll let you break through one of them.
I'll break through the medical bay.
And then the second question is who are you bringing?
Oh, is this to beam into the ship?
No. Who are you bringing out is the question.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm assuming... Okay, my decision of the medical bay was based on the idea that since there were 30 outside of those areas, at least 6 were inside, and therefore I was locking onto any of the remaining 6 that were inside that medical bay.
All right. Hold on.
Wait. Hold on. Brain just processed something.
So that's what the doctor found. You transported 30 of the Beta Z Vulcans.
Okay.
My question is when you go through the sick bay, who are you bringing back with you?
Okay. What's in the sick bay?
One sec. All All right. In the sick bay, you are detecting the 8 Beta Z Vulcans, a human, and 3 Breen life signs.
All right. I will grab the remaining Betazoids and Vulcans and the human.
Okay, so just the Federations.
Yes. And I'm going to notify security to rally at whichever transporter room that human is coming into.
Can we beam them all aboard as prisoners? How many does a brig hold?
Well, my only thing about that is if I'm bringing things onto our transporter bay, making a special trip to divert like a couple of Breen to the holding cells will increase the difficulty again.
Yeah, we'll get all the colonists out first.
Yeah. And
Right.
I think we're in a pretty strong hand to negotiate a surrender.
and like I said, I will make
Oh.
the action.
No.
Whee! I beam the ship away. I'm that good. But yeah, I'm notifying security to rendezvous at transporter room X because there's a human there, and there was not a human on our missing persons list.
Okay.
And that strikes him as a little bit suspicious.
All right. Next question. Does the turn pass?
So I directed that task, so I can spend for a minor action to raise our shields again, right?
Yeah.
I'll do that before we
Hold
pass.
on. I'm vaguely remembering something that you can't do that the same turn. But let me double check that because that was a first edition thing.
Or I could swift task to direct tactical to raise shields and open a channel.
Just 1 second, because that is a very relevant question about the shields. And of course, I don't know where it's located in the book. Because of course it's not in the tactical things.
We're close enough to use phasers now as well. Phasers would disable them but not destroy them, right?
We don't know that. Shields is on page 185.
Yeah. Damn it, because it's not even mentioning what I'm looking for. Because in first edition, there was a minor task to raise and lower shields. But in first edition, you could not do that, I believe, in the same... It was either the same turn or the same round. I'm trying to see if they still kept that in here, because it is relevant to what they would do next.
I don't think they did, because I'm not finding any reference of that. It just mentions it's partly tactical officers for the tactical station to do.
Oh, wait, here it is. Okay, so it's under prepare for tactical minor actions. The shields are lowered. The ship's maximum shields are 0. When raised, they are restored to their normal maximum or to the previous total if the ship has taken any damage at the scene. It does not say, so I guess you could do both.
Yeah, Captain will spend then to raise her shields again.
Okay. I guess technically you had a float, so you're still at max. All right, is it passing or are you keeping?
We have capped last time, so
Yeah.
let's see, do Swift.
Nope. I don't have any ideas.
So, switches? Or
wait.
It passes.
Yeah.
Right. They are going to target your engines.
Not my engines.
With your disruptor cannon. With their disruptor cannons.
Reset the difficulty.
Yes, you do. Kane, go ahead and give me a... Oh, what is this? You'd think being a con officer, I would know what this is.
It's
A
an
daring
opposed task.
con. Yeah, daring con assisted by structure con, please.
Alrighty.
And you are setting the difficulty, so...
Got it. Will you accept combat maneuvers for focus?
I will.
Awesome. Alrighty. Let's pull that aside. Okay, and then 1 moment. Cool. Okay. Yeah, if I'm gonna set the difficulty. Well, I saw a threat at 10, and now it's 16. So I don't know if that changes my calculus.
I pre-spent the threat, but because you got to set the difficulty, I still have all that.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what happens here. So I'll use 2 momentum and take 1 threat for 4 dice.
I probably should still mention the complication range, so that there is 2 complications there.
Oh,
Well, definitely re-rolling that. What was the complication range?
It's 3.
3.
All right, so we still got the 1 complication from the ship, but you have 4 successes, so it's a diff 4. Now I will spend all that threat. Ruh-roh. There's a whammy. All
We
right.
both get struck by the same bolt of lightning.
It's pretty much what's happening. All right. So they fire their disruptor cannons at you. They're able to maneuvering thrusters to turn and get the disruptor cannons bearing down on your engines. The base damage coming at you is 9.
We have resistance 4.
Okay, so you're taking 5. Let's see here.
That puts us at 10, so we're not at half yet.
All right, and actually they get a reroll, so let me go ahead and do that. Okay. All right, so they lost their complication. So sorry, what was that here?
That puts us at 10 shields, so we're not at half yet.
Okay.
Correct.
Half to you would be 2 more.
Roughly.
I got all this threat. I'm gonna do 2 more damage. As this is their last chance desperation shot. So I believe that puts you at shaken, if I'm not mistaken.
What does Shaken do again?
Brace for impact, losing power, casualties, and minor damage. The ship suffers a complication. We can roll for it, or I guess the captain can choose.
So brace for impact. Basically, someone would have to miss their turn. Losing powers, you just lose the power, and then casualties and minor damages. Basically, the ship gets a complication. Page 308 if you have the book, apparently. So I guess it's captain's choice. Do you want to roll for it, or are you going to pick one?
Sorry, so the options were someone misses a turn, or
Lose
We
power,
lose reserve
or
power.
or you get a complication.
well, let's take reserve power then.
All right, you lose the power.
You hear a low Klingon rumbling pass through the ship.
Right. And then I will spend the keep this time. As they only have throw currently. They
Yeah, they're
move
not
one zone
escaping.
and then they go evade.
They're not gonna escape.
I
Past
feel
you?
like I'm hearing the words tractor beam in the future at some point.
Did we get
That's
all the
really-
hostages?
Yeah, we have all the
Yes.
hostages, so
Let's blow the ship up.
can we open a channel and demand their surrender? We're Starfleet. We gotta at least ask once.
Well, you already went, didn't you?
Yeah.
I did. Is that a command task? Because I was actually reading through that little the pamphlet there with the changes.
Probably would,
Find where it fits into.
because you're basically asking for their surrender.
I thought it would be a security minor action to open a channel.
Oh, for that. Depends on who has comms. But talkings are always free action, so I would just say it just happens. That's how I would roll it. The only issue is you don't have a turn.
Like the captain doesn't.
Yeah, because you went this round.
But like you said, talking's free. The captain doesn't need a turn to talk.
Yeah. Tripped my own
The
self up.
captain has
Yeah,
a talking stick.
I have an idea.
ideas are good.
Go for it.
Well, depends on who's going next.
Well, I would say I was gonna, like I said, open a channel, give the standard spiel of why they should surrender. If they don't, we'll continue firing and see what happens.
Sure, I'll open a channel, but and I'll send the standard surrender greeting. But I would like to do something, GM.
Go for it.
I want to fire a deflector pulse to take out their engines. Essentially make it to where they can't maneuver anymore. By using the ion storm's chaotic behavior.
Okay. I like it.
Without damaging the ship. Without damaging the ship. Essentially, I'm just making sure they just.
So you're
they can't move.
EMPing them.
Yes. Essentially. Kinda. Not really, but kinda.
I like it. So here's what we'll do. I'll make this a daring engineering roll. Because this very much screams daring to me. I'm going to make this a base difficulty of 3, but a complication range of 4. I guess this would be, deflectors would be categorized as structure. So structure engineering, I think.
Did you say engineering? Or science?
Yeah, I think engineering, right? Structure.
Okay, I'm spending a momentum to do the reading to make it size and gain the appropriate focus. Guess.
Question. It's structure engineering for here or for the
For the
ship?
ship.
Okay.
The ship.
Oh, that'd be 2 momentum, sorry. I already used it but once.
Mhm. That's a good
We
talent.
take
I think I'm gonna take that.
I love this down. So you said it's difficulty 3, right?
Yes. Diff 3, Comp 4.
Okay. I'm going to proc just in case, show off. So I'm going to increase the difficulty by 1. So diff 4. I'm going to spend my determination. How I act with confidence if you don't feel confident, because I have no idea this is going to work, because I've never done anything like
Now-
this before.
Yes.
Smart.
Definitely.
I will give you 3 threat. Because why not? Eee. Ship to next seat. Shoot. Okay. Don't have a determination. Sorry, coughing fit. I will spend. I have bold science, so I will re-roll one of the 17s and pray. Okay, there's a complication, but that's 5 successes. So,
Okay.
gain a momentum.
So you send out your deflector pulse, and obviously this is a large buildup of energy that just hit your ship. So the buildup of energy really makes your ship a lightning rod in this area as you are just bombarded with the ion energy lightning strikes. And I'm going to make you take 2 lightning strikes for 4 damage here, 4 shield damage here. That's after reducing. But your pulse connects with the ship, causing its thrusters to spud out, its engines to fail, and it is just drifting through space at this point.
I would like to spend the 2 bonus that I generated to create the complication that they're dead in the water. Like they can't get their engines back online.
Yeah.
Or at least our
Yep, that's fine.
How about that?
Their only momentum is because they were using their thrusters they did away, so it is just the momentum of the ship at this point that's moving them, not their engines. So yeah, their engines are fully disabled at this point because of your EMP blast.
Sorry, Captain, I took the initiative. I'll apologize to engineering later, but I think I disabled the ship with the deflector blast.
Good work, Lieutenant. Open a channel, please. And he'll stand up and
Channel
give
is
his...
already open.
Breen warship. This is Captain Adrian Bradley of the Federation Starship Lancer. You are completely disabled and your consort vessel has been destroyed. We currently have aboard all of your hostages. You no longer have any leverage. Surrender now and your vessel will be taken in tow. Do not force us to defend ourselves any further.
We agree with your terms.
Stand by for boarding parties and to be taken under tractor beam. Cut the transmission ops. Security, let's prepare the brig and security teams to take control of the vessel.
Yes, Captain.
Right. Meanwhile, in the transporter,
Garner.
Yeah, Gardner can stay there for now.
He finally got his transfer.
All right, I gotta find generic Starfleet now. Get in there, Ryan. Okay. This is also being beamed with a couple of the Beta Z Vulcans, but for the most part, this is just for dramatic effect. Where the bloody hell is he?
Oh, please
Really, I
tell me
have-
it's that Maquis guy that was floating around the Orion base with us.
Okay, don't mind the token coming in. This is just to get the transporter to work.
My God, it's Sam Kirk. Alien
Um,
of the week.
Okay, as you are beaming them in, you notice this guy holding a medical device over one of the Beta Zeds. And as he is materialized on the ship, he looks around and is like, oh, and drops his device on the ground. All right. Oops, wrong bridge. All right, so we are effectively out of combat. Anything you guys wish to do?
Start
keep in mind
regenerating
we
the
are-
shields.
Keep in mind we are at about our time, so like a lot of the smaller things will just speed through.
All right,
I'm
so
not
the
worried.
doc. I was gonna say the doctor's gonna manage sick bay and work on the any casualties.
Okay, doctor, give me an insight or reason medicine. Difficulty of 2.
Difficulty 2. Well, I will spend a momentum for a third die. Do any of my foci apply?
Foci. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, I have a reroll. Oh, this thing does this version doesn't have an automatic link to hit to auto reroll.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Yeah, we got there.
I got there on the reroll.
All right. So, Doctor, one of the first things you notice is that a lot of them, because of how cold the Breen actually keep their ships, a lot of them are showing early signs of hypothermia. Just because the ship's cold. But I'm gonna send you something in the messages. All right, I gotta check something to make sure of accuracy. Where the bloody hell is this? Are you here? Okay.
Well, since you said we were getting close to the end, can I spend a momentum to obtain information to find out what exactly has been missing?
Yeah.
Okay, it is just Betazoids and Vulcans, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Those biochemical stabilizers, what are they used for in Vulcans?
That will require more. In Vulcans. Well, that'll actually require more research into.
All right, yeah, before we can make a report to the captain.
And
Or,
as for the rest of the people, just really just minor cuts and bruises. The biggest thing is the hypothermia. Those that have been experimented on are a little worse off for wear, but it's nothing too major.
Okay. Stuff that my staff can take care of.
Yes. Yeah, with your advantages.
Yeah, before he makes a report to the captain, Karath wants to do a little looking into the Vulcan physiology to see what those are used for, and see if there are any relation to what was taken from the. See if there's any correlation between those and what was taken from the Betazoid.
You know what? I'll give you a roll. Difficulty 4, though.
Egad.
And it's a lot to do with unfamiliarity with what's going on here.
Fair enough. So insight or reason plus medicine again?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. You know what? I'm going to go gutsy here, and I'm going to spend the remaining momentum and give you, was it 4 threats so I can get the full boat? And
5 threats, but yeah.
5 threats, yeah. Xenobiology, biochemistry,
Yeah.
foci.
Yes.
I will re-roll the complication.
Come on, complication.
Complication on the complication. Nope. I got one. You got the momentum back, for what it's worth.
Well, that's good. Right. Now, how to explain this in a way that makes sense.
I understand.
I think that makes sense as to what they do.
Okay. Once he has all that information, he will get his comm badge and call up to the bridge. Captain Bradley, this is Dr. Karath. You have a moment?
Yes, I do.
For the most part, Captain, the injuries here are minor. Probably the most disturbing thing is the beginnings of hypothermia from there being on a Breen ship. But I'm looking at most of these victims, about half of them, look like they've been subject to some sort of medical experimentation. Betazoid victims have had their natural empathic pheromones removed or extracted. The Vulcans were looking at the extraction of biochemical stabilizers, tend to use in their immune responses to external stimuli. This is most disturbing. I thought you would want to know.
That is good to know. Do you think there will be immediate complications from this procedure, or will the hostages be able to receive adequate care from the Gemulon Colony?
I can get them started on the proper care. Most of these are natural occurring chemicals in their biology. They should grow back over time, but their levels are just, for some of them, their levels of, for example, the basoid, some of their empathic pheromones are just gone. They will eventually recover, but it may take time. And I can get a medical protocol set up and established for the Gemulon doctors to work on to help speed them up. But these these colonists have been experimented on. We did a good thing rescuing them from the Breen.
Well, thank you very much for the update, Doctor. Do what you can and prepare them to be transferred over to the Gemulon medical staff once we are able to get them home.
Sure thing, Captain. I'll get right on it. Might want to have the yeoman to set up temporary quarters for them.
Yes, I have them working on it. Bridge out. Yeah, GM, the only thing I was thinking is Captain probably want to get we'll take the Breen, we'll detain the Breen, and then probably get a copy of their computer database and then scuttle the Breen ship.
Okay.
And then speed out of the nebula. Or the Ionostorm.
To get the database, let's go ahead and give me a trait creation roll. Control it. Let's go controller daring engineering, diff 2. Whoever can make that roll.
I'll leave that up for engineer.
I will make the attempt. You said diff 2?
Yeah.
Let's see.
And then that could be a trait we could return back to the Akatsuki with.
Yeah. I'll buy a die with threat. Don't think I have a good focus unless you'll accept intimidation.
Nope. It would be like computers or something.
Well, I'm a Klingon. I can intimidate a computer. I don't feel like fishing. I'll let that stand.
I can assist if you want.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't have a focus.
Gain 1. All right. So yeah, we'll send that trait back to the Akatsuki. You got their computer data because they didn't have time to blow it up because they're still trying to fight up to the end. You got the colonists. You found out the medical information. Any other reports that need to be made to the captain, and then we'll do the final scene here. With Captain Bradley reporting back to Kier. Nothing.
Nothing
Nope.
here.
He'll probably
Nothing
take
here.
the call in his ready room.
It's already ahead. All right. I try to find all these people. Now, there's you entering your ready room.
Yeah, I guess he'll sit in his chair and open the channel.
Captain Bradley?
Captain Kier, I come with mostly good news. We were able to recover all of the colonists from the missing persons report that you provided to us. We engaged both the Breen vessels within an ion storm. One of them was destroyed in the combat, but the one carrying the hostages we were able to disable. We got a copy of the captured Breen ship's database before we scuttled it and took the crew as detainees. And we are returning to the Gemulon Colony to bring the colonists back so they can receive further medical care at home.
That's excellent news, Captain Bradley, and thank you for lending assistance on this. You and your crew should be commended for your actions today.
Very kind words, Captain. The Lancer, I'm sure I speak on behalf of all of the crew of the Lancer when I say that we were happy to do our part and assist in this mission. There is one more thing I did want to inform you, though. It seems that our mystery in terms of the reasoning behind these Breen Breen attacks is deepening. My chief medical officer found evidence that the Betazoids and Vulcans have been essentially leached of their telepathic chemicals within their biology. We don't have much more information beyond that yet, but whatever they want with that and are willing to go through such lengths to take detainees for, I'm sure it's not for good reasons.
Probably has something to do with the creation of this drug that's starting to make its way through colonies and even to some of the core planets.
Well, the Lancer stands by to assist further in this wherever needed.
I appreciate the help, Captain.
I'm sure we can compare notes when we rendezvous at Gemulon.
Look forward to seeing you there.
You as well, Captain. Lancer out.
Right. I think that is the perfect opportunity to call that the end of the Lancer Directive.